welcome back to our YouTube channel, First Comes Love. I'm Erica.
I'm CJ.
And today we're going to talk a little bit more about the tips and things we've learned to implement into our marriage to keep it happy and healthy. So this is part 2 of a 3-part series, and today's topic is about
checking your own happiness.
Yeah, checking your own happiness. So this one we felt was important because a lot of times when people get married, including us, we are under the false assumption that our spouse is responsible for our own happiness, which is just not true. And I feel like a lot of couples start to butt heads because I guess like internally they're like, you're not making me happy, make me happy. And the other person can't make someone else happy if they aren't internally happy within themselves. So we've learned different tricks and tips to kind of check our own happiness throughout our own marriage and constantly work on that today. So, if you want to just tell us a little bit.
So one of the main things is, especially if you have a disagreement of some sort, or if your spouse says something to you that kind of pushes your button, so to speak, you got to look at yourself first before you react. First off, everything isn't an attack. So sometimes it may be something that maybe it's an insecurity of yours, or maybe it's you misinterpret it wrong. But give yourself some space, give yourself some time before you push back.
Before you react.
Yes, because what's going to happen.
For sure.
I've done it. You may push back too soon, then they're going to be defensive, and then it's a whole thing, and everybody's mad at each other. So give yourself some space, reassess why that situation made you mad. And then whether it's justified or not, you should be upset. Then you go back with a cool head, and then you all talk about it.
Yeah, I totally agree. I am guilty of, I would say that when I'm not happy, like if I just, sometimes you just wake up mad, like I would say in the past, because I'm learning to not do that. But, you're just not in a good space. You're just like in a negative space. Everything makes you mad. Like everything at that point, any little thing that he does annoys me. The kids may be a little bit more annoying than normal when you're in a negative space. But when you're in a positive space, those same things don't bother you as much. So with that being said, it's like you kind of have to take it upon yourself to say, okay, why am I tripping? Like, why is everything making me mad? Let me take some time.
Make sure you're not hungry or sleepy first.
Well, yeah, that's numero uno.
Because that's happened before.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
Be hangry. Oh, yeah. Anyway. But yeah, just at the end of the day, taking the time out to self-assess and say, okay, 1, 2, 3, or was it 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3? What the heck is bothering me? And really try to figure out the source of the problem.
No, 100%. So that's the main thing. Yeah, it's ugly.
Well, yeah, no, so that's one of the main things is self-assessing. And then also, besides self-assessing, like having that other person, like giving them space and time to self-assess. I think before when him and I first got married, if I was upset, he would like keep pushing, like keep asking me questions.
I'd be like, hey, what's
talking.
wrong? What's wrong?
And
Why are you not talking?
I'm getting madder and madder and madder. Like, just leave me alone. And so he's learned to kind of give me my space to kind of
be mad.
Yeah, be mad. Because, it's natural. We all get upset. Nobody's perfect. Like, we aren't walking around like Disney princesses and singing to the birds and trees every day. So we need time to work through our emotions. So he's learned to give me my space so I can calm myself down and rationalize the situation and come back with a more calm, cool, and collected head.
Yeah, no, for sure. And that's the thing, she's learned too. Like, it's times where I'll be in my little, I'm in my feelings or whatever. And she's like, you need to go to the gym, or you need to go meditate.
Yeah.
Or, or do something like whatever it is for you. And that's the other thing too, you have to know, for each other, you have to have a bit of an understanding of when your spouse is feeling that way.
Mm-hmm.
And then also have an understanding of what they may need. Anticipate that. So if your spouse likes to work out, or if they like to play video games or go shopping or drink wine or whatever it is, kind of help facilitate that.
Yes, and give them, like you said, the space to do them and to get back into their happy place.
Yeah.
And you hit on some really good points. You kind of mentioned meditation, prayer, working out. Figure out what that thing is for you that you need to do to get into a happy space. For us, collectively and even individually, it's meditation and prayer. Just kind of clearing our mind, and because a lot of times we don't even know what's making us upset, because there's so many things coming at us, there's so many thoughts processing in our head all day, every day, that if we don't take the time to clear our minds, we won't ever be able to really put into perspective what the real issue is. So I would advise that if you haven't tried that, maybe even try meditating and see if that may help you find your happy place.
There you go. Whatever works for you. Get your energy back right.
Exactly. So we want to hear from you guys, of course. Let us know what tips and things that you have that fall into the line of checking your own happiness. What things do you like to do to make yourself happy? What things do you that you notice in your spouse that they have to do to make themselves happy? Whatever it is, comment below. We want to have a conversation and know about it. And like always, if you like our videos, please subscribe.
Thanks for tuning in. I'll let you later.
Bye.